And we are live. Alright. So, yesterday we mainly tried to do the main quest, which involved finding the location of a certain goat skin, someone who was in hiding because that blabbed too much about being a Lord's spy. And then we had to go and find Samuel, the Lord's direct spy, who has a direct line of communication with the Lord of Liechtenstein. And then we met the Lord of Liechtenstein, who asked us to organize a rescue. We linked up with him, he's kind of a spy master, it seems. So we linked up with Liechtenstein. He asked us, we tell him about how Hans is a hostage, so now we're organizing a rescue attempt. And to do that, we have to go and find the Ruttards, because Hans is being held inside their castle, and they asked me a favor, which we did, which was another investigation into a counterfeiting, minting coin business, and now we're here. Anyway. Hopefully today we're going to be able to do the quest where we rescue Hans, because the name of the quest is called Taking Her French Leave, which I'm guessing means that's how you escape from a situation. Anyway, we're back to the report. We skipped a day, slept, and now here we are.
Be so bold. What brings you to the Ruttard Palace?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
I'm Henry. I've got pressing news for Lord Ruttard. Take me to him. He's expecting me.
Ah, Henry. Yes. Sir Kunslin mentioned you. I'll let you in.
Last time we went in at
Will take you
nighttime.
to the Lord. I hope he'll find the time to listen to what you have for him. You're not the first to come to him today, see?
The guard will take you to an audience with the Lords of the Manor Ruttard,
We're
whatever.
here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Nars? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it. There's always counting grosh and not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his.
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There is no way we'll change his mind.
Hopefully we won't have to ask to
You've been to see other
intervene.
councils too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Continue listening.
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholden to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us. To paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God
Divide and
knows
conquer.
That ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mint Master Vavak is still putting pressure on
That's when we come in.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
Oh yeah.
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein.
Ayo.
Henry, this is Sir Martin Oderin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Seems Wenceslas supporters are in short supply. I have your ring.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Hmm.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his.
Ah.
But I'll help you if need be. Although not on account of that ring.
Sir Gunsling,
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Uh-oh.
Right
Blackmail time.
now?
Gun time. Let him
Let
come.
him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavar come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find in
Lucky
your
why.
yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12 armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chamber.
Maybe I should go and put on, show off my armor too. Take off my coat.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavar's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh?
I feel like this is gonna come to a fight.
You don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you
They have more
imagine
men.
do as you please, just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mint Master what is being said about him.
You're a thief.
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do if... when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective,
Ooh.
sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so?
If we show him the evidence, he's gonna try and take it from us.
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid?
That was a good one.
We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos' silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck? Or come to an agreement?
Captain,
Sir,
this matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in private.
are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Or that'll help.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner's far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today.
Oh boy.
God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master? Wait! We got off on the wrong foot!
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right.
Oh boy.
More than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent.
Well, that's a win.
And now get out of my house.
Yay.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances.
That worked out.
Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books and hide them in a safe place. Just
So
in
about
case I get
Hans'
any
rescue.
ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in her room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kinsling.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
We're fine. We're fine.
I know what to expect. It won't be the first time. And besides, I have a score to settle with von Bergov, and I doubt I'll get a better chance.
I hope you know what you're doing. I wouldn't like to be sending you into death's embrace.
Don't worry, sir. I'm no fool. It'll be all over before they know what's happening. And if anyone wants to lay down his life for von Bergov, I'll grant him his wish.
See if you can do it without bloodshed. It would be nice to see you again. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
Ooh. I'm not gonna ask about more ways.
Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
Time to speak with Rosa. Learn about highborn prisoners, aka hostages. War never changes, at least not for the rank-and-file soldiers. Nobles and highborns had it a little easier. Not because of their vastly superior equipment, food and lodging, but mainly because they had a much higher chance of surviving the battle. The reason was simple: dead nobles were of little worth. Alive, they could fetch a hefty ransom. It was thus an unwritten rule, but widespread custom, that noble lords would fall into the captivity of another nobleman rather than dead into the mud. The captured noble would surrender his horse, armor, and later a hefty ransom to the captor. Of course, a noble lord or lady could be captured by an enemy even outside the heat of battle. These prisoners were treated as a precious commodity and provided with all the care. Even the Bohemian king Wenceslas IV was a captive at the time of the game. It did not mean that he was locked in a dungeon. He was interned in a luxury, kept away from all events, and with minimal power to influence the situation in Bohemia. Alright then. Time to see Madame Rosa for some help on infiltrating the place. Yo.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal.
Okay.
An old friend of
Stud
Papa's.
farm.
We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
Crossroad. I know what the shrine is.
Wayside.
Never mind. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points.
Jeez.
If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
Wait, so you have to dig for the passageway? How would you do it from the inside then? Less complicated.
Shit, that's damn complicated.
Of course it is. That's how I designed it. After all, you don't want any old idiot to find the secret passageway to your castle.
True enough. But...
No, not again.
Maybe in a while. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about and ask Hashtal for horses.
Okay.
Where's the cash?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he?
Maybe.
You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Come with me. What do you mean, come with me? Nah.
I'm glad I could help you and your father.
The pleasure is ours, but tell me, would you do it if you didn't need our help in return?
Maybe.
Well, I don't know if we'd ever have met under different circumstances, but one way or another I'd have helped. You have my word on it.
I hope your word carries some weight. At any rate, I also require some help.
Uh-oh.
In a particular matter, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm a decent Christian.
Forgive me, milady, but I'm a decent Christian.
Yes, and so am I.
Well, I'm not here to entertain bored noblewomen.
Oh, I see. When I run into one, I'll warn her, don't worry. But I desire of you something else entirely, you dunderhead. I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
What book is that?
And what book
Let's see if we get it.
So important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises, so if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Okay. Maybe.
Very well. I'll look around for it. But saving Lord Capon takes precedence.
You're just the epitome of willingness, aren't you? Cape on this, cape on that. Yet you're immune to the persuasions of a lady.
Well, you're not really helping your
Want
case.
to promise you anything that might prove impossible.
Very well then. I understand. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold.
Oh, well, that sounds
If you
recognizable.
see one like that, it will certainly be mine. It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Okay, bye. Now, I saw a guy with some armor down... Oh, books and libraries. Collecting and preserving written records goes back to the ancient times, but the barbarians who sacked Rome in the 5th century destroyed a great many. So a lot of rare manuscripts have only been preserved indirectly via the Arab world. Various materials were used to write on, parchments was expensive, writing implements, the transcription of books was the monks' domain. Major works at the time came into being in Latin, but during the Middle Ages, some literature began to appear in respective languages. Books were very heavy, therefore difficult to steal. They contained a great many pages. Although there were some miniature portable forms, there were also books so massive that they couldn't be carried by one person. Not only because of their value, but also to protect them from damage, important writings were often kept in chests. Later so-called chained libraries. Libraries were needed to be... Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So there was that one guy... Okay, Rosa's books. Let me mark the quest just because. We might as well. Where is it? There it is. There was that one guy during the outside encounter who had an armor with some flaps at the bottom, and I think it looked good, so I want to see if I can go to the armor and get one copy of it. Because I think it looks better than my riding cuirass. Which is not that bad, to be honest. And we have some stuff to sell anyway with on herring. Don't we? Do we not? We do. We do. We have some stuff to sell. I can sell all that. Hey, Heron. Let me go to an armor maker person seller.
Easy. Nice
Go,
and
go,
slow.
go. Okay, there's one armor smith. Let's see if he has the little cuirass with folds. I think I've seen one earlier, but I didn't buy it because I had my coat on. I didn't know what it looked like. Let's wait an hour. 7 o'clock. Still locked. 8 o'clock. Also, we can make some more money just by selling stuff. We could eat some food. Let's eat this bread before it's totally spoiled.
My respects. What will it be?
Trade.
Show me
your armors. Aha, cuirass with folds. It does look much better. I think the yellow one. It's 5,000 bucks. Okay, I see why I didn't buy it. But it does have higher charisma. Let's see if I can sell some stuff to make up the difference. That's all I got. We're still paying 2,000 bucks. Maybe we can get some more. Up. Damn it, Herring.
you do, sir. Maybe
1 second. Where's Herring? Where is Herring? Okay, there they are. Give me all the stuff, please. There we are. And we're only slightly overweight. Over carrying capacity, over stuff. Trade, please.
I'll have a...
Okay, so we buy the armor with folds because it looks pretty. 5,000 bucks, and then we sell a bunch of stuff. Up, 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 up. And now we're in the positive. And that's pretty much all of his money. Let me see if we can negotiate a bit more.
Word about the price. Huh.
Oh yeah, we can get all the money just by negotiating.
Aye. You'll convince me with that price.
We could have gone more
Glad to be
extreme.
of help to you, good sir.
Anyway, let me just put it on. It is better than what I have, technically. More conspicuous, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I can sell my old riding cuirass now. Oh well. Just can't get to our horse. Okay, well now we have a new coat. So I have some poison. Let me see if I can clear it up with some potion of some kind. There we go. Okay, off we go. We're meant to go to... near Marikov. Oh god, it's all the way down there. Well, we have a long journey to travel. The food poisoning is still taking its toll. That was a lot of food poisoning, Jesus. Please stop. We're going to die in fast travel at this point. And below 50 HP we have regeneration. So it's gonna slow down the decay. There's an armed man in the road wearing a few battered bits of armor. He's waiting for something and he's yet to notice you. Get closer. Hey guys. I do have a gun. Oh, that's scared. That scared Herring. Get up. Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh! Ow! Ow! Jesus Christ! Bleh. Well. Let's see when the last save was. Probably just after the conversation with Rosa. If I had to take a guess. Let's not eat that bread. It was bad bread. Here we are. Yep, right after Rosa. Okay then. So, don't eat the bread. Mark request. There we are. Boop. Boop. Hamming is over here. Let's go get the armor again. But this time we're gonna try and
Slowly. Nice
screw
and
over the merchant even more. Since we're trading in big sums, we don't have to make up that much of a difference. Let me just pick up some stuff to sell. Here, 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 and these. We should get like $1,000 or $2,000 maybe for free. Oh, we're gonna have to wait too. Oh god. It only gets better. Where's that armor smith? There they are. That's another one, but that's fine. Hopefully he has the same armor. Hey! Oh, he's not there. He's not there. Since we're not gonna eat the bread, let me just throw it out. We can eat some dried beef and wine and stuff later.
My respects. Take your pick.
Heyo,
Was wünschst?
time to sell. Does he have the thingy? He has. We can have red folds, I guess. Why not? Exchange, sell a bunch of stuff. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. That should do the trick. Actually, we can even keep these. Let's see if we can negotiate $2,000 in monies.
Let's talk about the prop.
Let's go. That's gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is it going faster or not? Not really. I just want all of his money. All of it. Its entirety. He had about 700 money points. There we are.
Satisfied?
That sounds. Aye.
Hey!
Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
Now that should at least be like a point in speech. Oh well, too bad. Anyway, back to it. Let's see what we look like without the coat. I like the yellow better, but it's what we have. Maybe if I should take off the hood in that case. Nah, the hood can stay on. It's fine, mostly. Okay, back to it. Ability. Then we can ride the rest of the way. I'm gonna have to find something to. Oh, we have supplies. We have dried meat in our pack for just this kind of situation. You spot a man bending down the road ahead. He's searching a body. Stop and decide to do what next. What to do next. The scene of an ambush. Let's approach carefully. So I can bonk this guy. That just missed. Okay then. Wait, I can take my time to reload. No, I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't.
Slice him up! We'll finish this.
Oh well. There goes my shot. Meh. We are getting slightly better with aiming, just not perfect. I can take these plate legs. And the apple. Yum. 3 apples. Also, we're really heavy. Let me just unload a bit. There we are. That's much better. Under 1,000 pounds. Or weight capacity points. Whatever we're using. Okay, off we go.
Go! Quick!
Let's make it all the way to the stud farm this time around.
Quick!
Turtle, please stop reminding me that I don't need to hold W.
Go!
I like to hold W.
Go!
Let's see, where's the path that leads towards my destination? Straight ahead, basically. This one.
Quick!
Quick. We have to traverse the... a river. To make it there.
God!
Yeah.
God!
Yeah. It was a small river. Nah, I couldn't make it over. It's probably fine. Let's find that road. Have I gone past it? I've gone past it. Okay. Hey, there it is. With a convoy. Alright. Yeah. How's my marksmanship skill? I know there's a skill for guns that we can unlock soon-ish. Marksmanship level 10. It was Thunderous Blast. Level 12.
Quick!
We'll get there eventually. One gunshot at a time. Go.
Go.
Go. Calm down. Oh wait, now I have to hold W. Damn it, game. What have you done?
Quick.
Yeah. Well, we get to enjoy the countryside, I guess.
Go.
Go, quick. What is that place? An inn? Rapstein. Whatever that is. Off we go.
Quick. Quick.
Yeah. So for some reason I don't have the follow the path option. Oh, these are some of the ruins, I think. For the quest. Let me just make them marked on my map. Rapstein discovered again. Oh. I'm out. I'm going out. I'm going out. I'm going out. Calm down. Let me just use a gun. Get some gun XP. Let's aim. Hey! And now we can run off. Or gun another one down. How much XP was that? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like you have to use the actual gun to aim. Like, you have to make sure... It's not that you're supposed to have the center of your screen aimed at the enemies. You have your gun aimed at the target. If that makes sense.
Go! Go!
It's easy to be a bit to the side and miss your target, basically. Yeah. Okay, we're getting near. The quest marker is moving because we're so close. Here's a huntsman.
Go!
Yeah. The crossroad before the stud farm, there should be a shrine.
Quick!
Well, I haven't seen the shrine or the crossroad. Yeah.
Go!
Maybe we just need the right angle. Oh, there it is. From the shrine, there should be boulders that you have to follow. Something like that.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, here we are. Our master leveled up to level 28. Which means we get 2 more perk points. Hello, sir.
What are you here for, friend?
Quest.
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashoth are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family, as the two of you agreed.
Sakura, nobody knows about that but him.
That's what he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Kunzlin still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
I've got to get into Malashov to free a friend who's held captive there.
What, all alone? Maybe I should send for a priest for you, eh?
Don't worry. I'll figure it out. Lord Ruthard told me about a secret passage that will take me there. What I need from you is to get a fresh horse ready for my friend. A fast one, for when we get back.
Well, you sure ain't lacking in courage. But you're really asking me for a lot. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Kunzlin, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promised to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
Tell me more about this secret passage. They say there's one here somewhere, but no one knows much about it.
It should stay secret.
That passage is secret for a reason. The less you know about it, the better.
Herregott, I'm to risk my farm and maybe even my life for you, and you won't even tell me that much?
Alright then.
You're right. I owe you that much.
Why not?
I don't know exactly where it is yet. Rosa told me that I should look for the entrance somewhere in the woods here, around the fortress. It's supposed to be bloody well hidden, so I'll have to dig my way through to it.
That sounds clever and complicated. Just like the Ruthards. Sir Quinslin banned cutting down trees some time ago in the forest alongside the path next to the stream. Maybe that had something to do with it. If you need any equipment, you can take what you want from the barn here. And I'm sure you'll also need some torches in there. You'll find them in the barn too.
The barn. Old chapel. That's a good question.
Rosa Ruthard told me I should first look for an old chapel. Do you know of any around here?
Well, down by the forest, next to the road, there are these great big rocks. There used to be something like that behind them. And a bit further, beyond the stream, there's some ruins. I don't know what used to be there, but from time to time we go there to take stone blocks. They won't
Classic.
resist, and they're already dressed. It'd be a sin to just leave them lying there.
Just desecrating some ancient
Now that I
ruins.
think about it,
Archaeology
I don't
be
know what you'll
damned.
find there or how prepared you are for it, but you shared a secret with me, so I can tell you a few tricks on how to hide at the castle.
Ooh.
I know it well.
Thanks, Hashtal.
Well, apart from prey, I wish you the best.
Buy a horse, teach me something, wash horse, I'm fine. Let's go to the barn and see what we can pick up. Nothing here. Some torches. Some equipment to sneak, if I didn't have any. My sneaking equipment is just fine. Yeah. It has pretty low stats, though it is somewhat visible. But that's fine. We should also wait for nighttime, but that'll come later.
Praise the Lord.
Let's first find the right spot. I don't know why we had so many torches. Anyway, so here's the crossroad. Then we look towards the big rocks. And behind the great big rocks there should be... Wait. That's the shrine. Find the old chapel. Oh, there's a bunch of rocks over there. So behind is gonna be the chapel. There it is. Then
This
here's the
must be
window.
chapel Rosa was talking about. I'm supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's
There
see.
they are. I should have my sword equipped. Just in case. This doesn't make us any less inconspicuous. So here's the ruins. Next,
The
a
chapel
cross.
directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Yoink. Let me have a torch equipped. Just in case. Wasn't there? I thought I saw a cross on the way here. Looking for the cross. Somewhere along the ruins. Cross in the ruins. We have to follow its northern bit. I swear I could have seen one when we came in here. Weird. Oh, there it is. So follow its northern bit. It's a pointy bit. So we find another cross. I might have gone the wrong direction. Maybe not. Supposed to find another cross. Oh god. Let's go back. We found one at least. That's better than none. Deer hunting spot. She said that we followed across to like a meadow, and there's gonna be another cross to follow. So there it is. Follow it in direction of a tiny bit northeast. North, northeast, north, north. Is that a wolf? It's a wolf. Damn it. Whoa! Okay, here we are. Back to north, northeast. That one hurt. All the way to a meadow. We can find another cross. I'm doing a bit of zigzagging. There's the stream. Oh. There's the cross again. So I followed this one then? Or it's south, south.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Alright. Where do I dig? Start digging. Something is in the way. It's mud. Am I in the way? What do you mean? Mud, get out of here.
Come here!
Haha. I think Henry was in the way. We're digging through the secret passageway.
Ugh. A tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it. Hidden and firm. Really smart. It's a good thing they did it that way too, so I didn't have to dig as much.
Well, how long until nightfall? Too long. Let's go now.
An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance.
Ah.
Spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The Roothards really left nothing to chance.
There wouldn't be a quiet escape if anybody was camping around this place. This place looks ready to collapse. Actually, we can use a Nighthawk potion. Now is about the right time for that. Up. It's not that much brighter. Pretty. Okay, you can stop asking me to examine things, game. I'm on it. Oh boy. Oh, it's too bright now. What have I done? Oh god. Now that is bright. This is a long passageway.
Damn it, that's cold.
We discovered Malashov. Have I? This place should lead to the cellars of the castle. Oh. Should be there soon.
This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this.
Maybe we should wait for nightfall. Maybe I should save. We'll see how it goes. Gotta find a book in the haunts. That'll take a while.
This is gonna take a while.
Hopefully nobody hears that. Stone by stone, you carefully take apart the wall to the center. Didn't take too long. Oh.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto? Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damn truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst, huh?
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund, and now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Back in Hungary.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Both in Hungary and Bohemia?
He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. That'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
You're learning fast, young man.
Get the gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your graces,
King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Who is he
You must
convening?
know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What? That's not possible. That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
It wasn't that hard. Oh no! Not the dog.
Who? Speak! The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
What about the dog? No.
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. You better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
That's a deep gash. Jeez. Oh, it's so bright.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
And he took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip. You got it, Conrad.
Weak Nighthawk. A bunch of arrows.
Get some sleep, so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Aye, don't worry.
The rest of you know your orders. You'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. And don't drink too much. Got it, comrade. Vitek, that cart is starting to get on my fucking nerves. I understand. I'll get right on it. And tell Drahomir it's getting late. But you won't forget to take some food to our...
A drying rack. I don't really care. Murder. Boop. Alright. That'll help us out. Does he have any keys on him? Keys. We're gonna have to pick some locks. Oh wait, what? I can't even open this chest over here. Unlock and open. Oh, that's the armory. Hunting arrows. A reinforced heavy crossbow. Milanese cuirass. Nothing really interesting. I wonder where we're going to be finding that book for Madame Rosa. Tailor's kit. That's the cellar, isn't it? Must be. Yeah, that's where we came from. Okay. He's back. Boom. Pick up the body. There's a guy right over there. Drop it here. Murder again. That's a third guard we've taken out. Oh! Bonk! Bonk! Bonk!
Punishment by the blade, my favorite.
Well.
Fear, I'll take that swipe.
He resisted our sneak attack.
Now you'll see what.
Ow.
Little bastard. Show your stuff.
Bleh.
I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Bonk. Bonk. Bleh. Bleh. Yeah, okay, that was... It's only because that one guy resisted the sneak attack. I'm not sure if I missed the prompt or what. I might have. I might have. Anyway, back to it.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
I should going that way. That's where we were just before we got caught. Yeah. This is the main keep. Discovered dice in here. We're still looking for that book too.
Where could it be?
Whoop.
There must be some clues here somewhere. Who the hell opened this? There's nobody here.
This might be a bad spot.
She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
Bloody hell, old Otto? He'd have you whipped for that. You're right.
I can pick this lock if I manage. Come on, come on, come on. That book. Gotta find it. Some monies. Stuff. A very hard chest. We can try. We've gotten one of these before. Okay, that's a bad start. Oops. Somebody's investigating. Just here for the book. Talk.
Wait.
What the devil are you, guards?
Don't move.
Don't move, woman. And be nice and quiet.
Surely you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. So unless you want to meet it nice up close, better watch your step. Got it?
All right, all right.
We need some information. The book.
Do you know something about a book? Red leather binding with gold trim.
Sir Otto was reading one like that. It'll be around here somewhere, but that's all I know.
Be reasonable.
I understand.
Somewhere around here. Book of humorous anecdotes. On innocence, a young man tenderly embraces his beloved and asks, "Am I your first lover by any chance?" "Could be," she replies. "I thought I'd seen you somewhere before." Oof. Wedding toast. Unfortunately, I don't know the bride, so I can't congratulate her groom. And knowing the groom too well, neither can I congratulate the bride. I see. So it's a book on jokes. The father says to his son on his wedding day, "Remember, son, that a newlywed woman loves well and cooks badly, but what a few years it'll be the opposite." Aha. Alright. Thanks, Rosa, for that. Risking my life for that. Yay. Just looking for Hans. Already in here. Boop.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry.
What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Well, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
There's a secret passage back in the cellar.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
And so far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va!
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Yes.
It's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
What?
What?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
Pizzle.
It's not chivalrous enough for his lordship, eh? Are you kidding me? I'm saving your life if you didn't notice. Or do you think this is some kind of fucking game?
Well, in my opinion...
Fuck your opinions. No. Just no. I mean, we'll all suffocate in that passageway.
Oh, he's afraid.
Or it'll fall on our heads.
What's gonna fall on us, damn it? If I got in that way, we can get out too. It's completely safe. So stop acting like a madman and let's go.
I can't do it. I'm afraid of small, dark spaces.
Did we use one to escape? Oh wait, no, he wasn't there.
Fell on me in Nabokov, and I was stuck under the ruins. I just can't. I'm sorry, Henry. There has to be another way.
Do you have a better idea?
Have you come up with some ingenious plan for getting out of here? If so, I'd really like to hear it.
What do I know? We could maybe break down the gate.
Un moment. Henri? You said that Von Bergov left. Is that not so?
Yes.
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I hope so.
There's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply had no other choice.
Yeah.
Time has passed. The fortress is quiet. I believe that most of the garrison has gone to sleep, which plays in our favor.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways. But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
We have weapon. There.
Merci mille fois. Now I will show them just what a Cavalier Vauquelin Brabant is.
And what do I get?
I don't have another weapon right now. Hopefully we'll find one later.
Well, that's nice. Frenchie's got a weapon and not me. Did you forget who your master
I've beaten you every single time,
It
Hans.
is the right choice. If there are not weapons for both of you, then the one with the most military experience gets it. Henri?
I'll scout.
I'll go ahead and scout it out. When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear.
True. And if we don't hear from you...
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
You said you once discovered a dozen...
Do we learn about Brabant? Or is he now also not a real character? A fictional, made-up character? Anyway, we just do a quick murder. There we are. We'll get a weapon for Hans. I'd like to have my hammer back too, but probably not an option. Okay, no one is sleeping in here. Here we are.
I have a weapon.
Fine. Thanks, Henry.
Alright. They are now armed. Oops. That was my mistype. As I did misclick. One guy there. One guy there. Just hide the body. You have an interesting little, like a foxtail on his back. What was that about? Maybe it's a special thing for his special, his special arrows. Damn it! Stop whistling. Where'd the guy that was here go? And where are the stables? There's a guy up there. I'll get him. Hopefully. Let me save. Just in case we somehow mess up like the last time. Boop. Here we are. Let's look at from above. How are things playing out? Is this the stable? Oh, there it is. That's the stables. You can see 2 guards. Let's go get both of them. Hopefully there's nobody sleeping in these tents. We'll get him to in that case.
Night shift again.
Hey, look at their little bolt carrying thing. They have like a tail. It's like made of fur. It's neat. Anyway, I think the way is clear now, officially. There's no one sleeping. I missed the prompt, but that's fine. Anyone else? Nope. Okay, we're all done.
The horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Capon the signal.
I think it's time for the signal.
Well, that's that. Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
Everybody died. It's fine. And they both have weapons. They should be fine. Probably. Maybe. They have just enough horses for all of us. And I've killed how many people? 1, 2, 3, like 5 guys? 6 guys? Open the gate. Well, we made it. That wasn't so hard. I wonder where Brabant's gonna come with us.
Meet, mes amis. The last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
We, monsieur, were surely brave. And fortune favors le brave. Yeah! Free at last!
Not this again. Oh boy. Let's see how long it lasts. Jesus, I can't see anything.
You're a great friend.
I'm on foot.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your
Explorer,
service, mon brave
knight.
Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
How nice.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin. Would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y
Hey, that's
faire?
cool. That's
It will
close.
have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not talented in the art of conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What is it?
What's your plan, Sir Baron?
An heroic deed about which hordes shall one day be composed, similar to my feat in the famous Battle of Arezzo.
But what would you do now?
What if we were to journey to Vienne? We could assemble a company and liberate Le Roi Wenceslas.
That's a bit... Liberate Wenceslas, huh?
Are you overdoing it a bit? We don't have the resources for a mission like that.
Do not seek excuses, but means. I know many important people in Vienne itself.
In
who
Vienna.
owe me favors. It will suffice to pull a few strings.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanush's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see.
French knights were reputed for being insanely
good and drunk.
martial.
We should spur the horses on. God knows.
So the knightly traditions, or the knightly martial, like knightly tales, were mainly French in origin, at least somewhat. You had this entire class of people who did nothing but try to travel the world doing deeds of martial strength or, you know, heroism and glory and stuff. Like Brabant here.
Destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème.
Bohemia.
It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
Capon's got a good idea.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Yeah.
Oh. I should put my armor back on. Horses. A lot of them. Oh! Well, that's lucky.
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes.
Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy.
Well, that was lucky.
Word reached Rat-Eye that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
Oh boy.
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
Oh god, so much. It went downhill from the start.
no sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck.
Hey Hans, invisible
We were both
Hans.
in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Huh?
Von Berghoff received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side. We even helped him out several times. Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Thanks, invisible Hans.
Shishka. He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again.
Oh, that's invisible Godwin.
If only it didn't have to be in Rabosh. Why Rabosh? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the
Sigismund
enemy.
has cancelled
No doubt
a meeting
they
at
have
the monastery of
something to tell us.
Skedlitz.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Favak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Berghoff in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
We should send a spy.
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words.
Oh.
And I know exactly who to send. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away. And try to worm your way into the town hall.
Another spy mission for Henry Super Spy.
How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it? Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
T'inquiète. I will go as well.
He says, "Don't
and I
worry."
will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kuttenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out
He's
for
a baron?
yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
He said goodbye and good luck. There they go. Well, time to do some blackmailing.
I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
We should take a bath too. Oh well, off we go. It's now morning, and we need a bite to eat. A camp. We could change and maybe take a bath, a wash, something. Hello, sir. Meh.
Stop a while and have a drink. We can play.
Nah, I'm busy.
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
I'm busy. Also, let's eat. And load the gun. Oh, it's loaded. Nice. Let's keep it up. The announcement was received yesterday in the timeline, so if we make it all the way there today, I haven't seen any actual timed quest in this game like in the first game, but let's not, you know, wait around when we can just go straight here. Okay, let's go and meet up with Rosa. We can examine the fountain again. Go, go, go. The Italian court. Parkour. Oh, damn it, that's the wrong place. That was the Royal Midmaster's chambers, room, house, place, whatever. Okay, we're near the castle, the von Ruppert castle, whatever, the Ruhart. I still forget their names. Hey, I'm back. He's gonna let me in. Rosa, here's your book of jokes. That was real funny, thanks. Heyo.
By the way,
My favorite.
as I wandered through and there it lay.
You really found it. By the.
Yeah.
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. What do you like about it?
Why don't you tell me what you find so compelling about it? It's your favourite book, right?
Well, let's say that I identify with the author. We share a similar view of the world.
And who is the author?
That's on purpose.
You wrote it, didn't you?
Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know? Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
That'd be nice.
That's a tempting notion. Who knows? In another life, I might have become a writer.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together.
Uh-huh.
You and me. What do you think?
Sure.
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
Okay.
My pleasure.
But no sexy stuff.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute in equal part.
Both? Well, fine. What should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
Let's go with a lady.
There are heaps of stories about men, so I propose one about a woman.
All right, a woman then. But I'd need to know more about her.
Such as...
Tell me one trait that is important for you. What would impress
Let's try and
you
describe
about-
Teresa. Make her courageous.
Well, I admire courage in girls. They're weaker than men, and life is rarely easy for them. But they still don't give up.
Do you know one like that? Tell me about her.
Teresa.
Back home in Ratai, there's Teresa from the mill.
That's a nice name.
We go way back to Skalitz. She also survived the raid of Sigismund's army. Later, she saved my life, when a gang of bandits had nearly beat it out of me.
She did that alone?
No, but she called for help. And then she nursed me until I could get back on my feet.
Lord, that sounds like a story of some saint.
Nah, not at all. That's just Teresa, my ordinary flour cake girl from the mill.
Yours? Oh, well, never mind. Let's say we write about a woman who is brave and isn't afraid to say what she thinks. Would she do it for herself or for someone else?
Someone else.
Make her brave for someone she loves.
Yes,
That's
love
much
story.
more commendable than if she were only thinking of herself.
You can't disagree with that. And to make things a little more interesting, the love will be secret and forbidden.
That's a classic.
Because forbidden fruit tastes the sweetest.
You're waiting for Rosa to finish your story.
Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet.
Oh,
Something's missing.
a title?
A picture.
Oh,
I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch. Especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on earth do I have to do?
Lie on the ground on your stomach and swing your legs. But not much. Like you're lazing around.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
we can get a rough sketch.
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally. I'm sore all over.
How long did that
Your
take?
suffering is over. Come take a look at what we've done. Your reward.
Let's read. There it is. A widower who remarried. Was a rich old burgher in Gutenberg. He had been widowed long ago, but he was not so old that he wanted to live alone. So he married a maid who served him. She was a simple, poor girl, but prettier than any noble woman and twice as clever. But the old widower did not know that. So this story would have matched any of these things we could have done. She forgot her husband had an important journey early in the morning. What a surprise. His wife, however, did not just give in. She stood in his way and said, "Before you go complaining about me, think, have you ever been unkind to you? When you asked me to come to you for the evening to please you, did I ever refuse? Never," the old man admitted. "You always came to me as I asked." "Have I been stingy? No." "Well, tell me, what was I supposed to do with what was left? Feed it to the pigs, lock it in a chest, and throw it away the key? Isn't it better to please another man who loves me It doesn't take away what's rightfully yours. Oh. So when her husband did not want to enjoy her evening, she hurried to the stables to see the groom who slept there. That's the forbidden love. Alright.
So what about that story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
Sounds like there's a moral.
That's nice. A bit didactic, but not to the point of boring moral bludgeoning. And that's the way it should be. Sermons for ordinary people work in a similar way. They entertain and encourage, with a few lessons added in between.
You see, when I lead mass one of these days, I'll certainly think of you. And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
It's pretty good. It's not bad.
I like it. Sure, it won't be adorning the walls of St. Barbara's, but who am I to judge?
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you.
Is that going to be the book's end?
I really enjoyed
The book end?
Well, so did I.
Maybe we'll stop back again someday.
I'd like to see you again sometime. Would you mind if I stop by?
Please do. I'll be glad. It will certainly be enlightening for both of us.
And we'll never see her again. Alright, let's see her again. What can I learn?
You said you could teach.
If you ask,
Very well then.
that depends on, or if you prefer, but I warn you so.
Maybe another.
Educated women. That was one of the thingies that just popped up. What about the knight? Brabant. Scholarship points. Ooh, I can get all the map revealed. Nice. Let me look at the codex. Is it gonna be in character? No, he's not there. What about society? Like a knight? Educated women, farmer, foreigners, highborn prisoners. Language and literature, life in military camp, nobility, noble marriages. Nope. Nothing. Oh well. Time to go and do some blackmailing. Hey, not much time has passed. That'll help us out. Up. Blackmail time. Here we are. Oh, can I get in?
I'm going to see the Mint Master. May I enter?
Any fool could say that. What do you want from him?
I have an appointment with him.
All right.
Aha.
Go ahead, then.
That worked.
But don't waste too much of his time.
Nice. Oh, he's upstairs. I gotta find the upstairs. Maybe he's upstairs even more. Even harder. What the? Is there like a secret room? What's going on? What the? Yeah, there's even another upstairs. Upstairs harder. No, no, now he's downstairs. Eh. How about this side room? Oh my god, where is he? Noble woman.
I apologize.
Is he out in his balcony? What's going on? What the? Should be right below me. Somehow. I could have a look at this entire house at least. It's a pretty big house. Lots of bedrooms. Let me go outside and see from the what it looks like from the outset. Where's this guy's courtyard? Oh. Aha! That was really hard to find.
Glad to see you again. You have the gall to
Yeah.
Actually, you've come... Call it what you like. The Assembly. The... Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king.
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
No, actually.
I want to know what Sigismund tells the council. I hear it'll be important.
You want to spy? Do you know what you're risking?
Hey, it's not
What I'd be
spying.
risking? Forget it.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me.
Deal.
And that will be the end of our business together.
Deal. How about a few groschen? Deal.
All right.
You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want...
What's his name?
Francis is... Which reminds me, otherwise you...
What will I need?
Fast feet and good manners.
Excuse me?
Do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king.
Alright.
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today.
All right.
That is, if he's up and about.
Yeah.
That German ale house.
Yeah.
What would you like me to give you a letter for him?
I'll be going then.
Just make sure.
Yeah. Obtain the king's waiter's certificate. Obtain the king's waiter's clothes. Let's go. That shouldn't be too complicated, I hope. Especially if they're not too... We're near one of the objectives. It should be the tailor, I think. What the...
Careful.
What am I looking here for around here? The tailor's place?
I apologize.
Well... Where's the tailor man? There it is. That's just a trader, though. What am I looking for here? The king's waiter's clothes. And a certificate. Let's go for the certificate first.
Quality goods.
If I can find the guy.
I'll tell you, you won't get work like that just anywhere.
Hello?
Greetings. I'd like to... Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here.
Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
I'll do the job.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I like the king.
I want to see the king in the flesh.
Why is that?
I heard a lot about him. How he won lots of battles, how he's courageous, just...
And as bad-tempered as the devil. He's got the councillors shitting themselves, fearing what's coming at this assembly. The more I think about it, the happier I am about not having to be there. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuses.
What about the clothes?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks.
The hat,
I won't disgrace you.
the pants, and the clothes bits. Alright, report for duty. It's nearby. There it is. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Didn't have time to mute. Anyway. Let's go ahead and wear some stuff. The hat. I can take off the hood. The coat. And the pants. Without the hat, it'd be fine. Hello.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He's sick. He's drunk.
He got as drunk as a lord. Totally pie-faced. Then he fell into a ditch, and now he's staggering around the streets, God knows where.
I might have expected. Once, he turned up with a hangover, and as soon as he smelt wine, he threw up all over the chapel door. I told him if that ever happened again, he was for the boot. Oh, well, you'll have to take his place for today. I've no time to find someone else. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Yes.
There is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be.
Yay.
Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are?
Wine
For
and stuff.
an experienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Learn.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokai or red monastery wine.
White or red by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarjit stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Stay in the background.
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something?
Correct.
The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you.
Excepting one counselor. Deal.
Absolutely. I'm a waiter after all, not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
Right. I'll do it.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Oh, so I can bring like a gun to the council to kill all the people? Or poison?
There are the pictures of wine. Hopefully I won't splash anyone's
Our
shoes.
current Waffen arsenal is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it.
The arsenal is low.
Reserve have worse
You there,
weapons than any
lad,
Räuber
a
in
cup
the
of red?
domain.
And don't you
What
see
are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm
Red.
saying that the bandits who freed Henning, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher.
I'm sorry.
Hand cannon.
Come now,
Can you
waiter.
believe it?
I wanted red.
Where did they get them?
Here you go, sir.
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
Here, yes.
What are you
Yes.
implying,
Here's the red.
All I'm saying is that
Here
they
it
had
is.
them, Herrgott. It
In
is
front.
in the
Come now,
Scandinavian
waiter.
outlaws
I wanted red.
have better weapons than the city garrison. And
Thank
Herr
you,
König
waiter.
surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running
Waiter,
free.
get
There
me
are
white.
Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend
Let's go near.
yourselves with a few rusty helmets.
That's not a good idea,
Do it
sir.
if you want
This
to
is
fight.
unbelievable.
Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection.
There he goes.
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting
I wait
atop
up.
the
Pour me
biggest
some
silver
monastery
heap
wine.
in the kingdom.
The white wine.
We're supposed to defend it with brooms?
So the monastery is wine, is red.
I
Where
apologize,
can we
sir.
get the coin for better
wine?
equipment?
We can
And
always
quickly.
confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than
Is
familiar
monastery
with
red?
the yeomanly state of our armory, and the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the
Monastery
city's
wine
militia
here.
as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
The
I'm
who?
afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the
The
city.
cleanliness of the
and
city.
state of the
Waiter,
public bath.
pour me some monastery wine.
I'm sorry, sir. Orders from above.
This is unbelievable.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
But we have another bathhouse.
Is everything
here,
all right?
on Hopbrink.
My friend Adam from the baths in Haradek district told me about it.
Where's the bailiff?
Nonsense. He's just envious. I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Yes, sir.
Certainly, sir. I'll be right back.
come back with it straight away. Understood?
And take a you-know-what.
So what?
We're talking about the cleanliness of the city.
Baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's
Whose
plan?
silver might this be?
The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish.
So, did you find it?
Indeed.
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Because we're always arguing.
Talking about the bath and the Black Death.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle? Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
Another bathhouse.
Nonsense. Next, you'll want me to
Oh, he wants to
serve
make a
wine
public
to
bath.
everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
About cleanliness in the
I got
city.
word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way.
Talking about the
At least
Rotards.
until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no
Tokai,
damage.
and the full
Ulrich, what have you got
That's
to
why.
say?
That's red. That's white. White.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Which wine?
I apologize, sir.
Just a
Which
small
one?
misunderstanding.
Tokai,
We've
sir.
sorted it
There
out
you
and
go.
everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me.
Thank the Lord.
Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attack
Rutard has allies in the
as
council.
I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't
Waiter,
like Rutard,
pour me
true,
red
but
wine.
in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city
That's the
gossiped
sword
about
master,
it.
Master
I
Nicholas.
heard there were several dead.
Did you?
Sorry?
That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will
Thank you,
cause
waiter.
any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end
wait
to
a minute.
him, and
Pour
soon.
me some monastery wine.
Unless he puts
That's
it
red.
to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but
Well,
I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those
Lying
are
about
strong
what?
words, my friend.
About the Rutards?
Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened,
I'm not keeping anything from
Oh, the Midmaster.
truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts?
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If you really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town.
Order.
Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting
Hey,
school
boy,
brought this
a full
custom
cup
to
of
us.
monastery
It's
wine.
now run
Red.
by the German Menhard.
From the
Who knows
Midmaster.
who that fellow is?
Don't be ridiculous,
Sir?
Forsucker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself.
Don't
I
hang
threw
around
a
here.
huge
Vanish, you
sword
hear me?
master without a
As you
shred of
wish,
truth.
Sir
We're not
Ulrich.
some old fishwives in the
Go.
law.
I don't want to see
So
people
you will
get
You
just
called
leave
for
it
wine.
be?
Proven offences are punished by the bailiff. And
Everything
that's
in
that.
order? Not quite.
There are more pressing
But I think you
matters
might be able to help me.
More
Come here.
pressing than
What can I help
You with, sir?
I left my gloves in the
Oh
chapel.
boy.
I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
Of course.
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count.
They're talking about
While
the
you're
sword
at
fighting
it,
schools and stuff.
Count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored, and because I told you.
Uh-huh.
Get on with it.
Let's not do that last part.
Everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
On the mural.
That was easy enough. And he wants me to count
1,
winged figures.
2, 3, 4. I saw 4.
I apologize.
So, let's see what you've got for me.
Here are your gloves.
Found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
4. Oh god. 24.
I counted 24, sir.
And you counted correct.
Hey.
Good. Here you are, so you can have a bit of fun in the evening too, eh?
1 groschen.
I
The building of
apologize.
the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers. Right under our noses.
Hey, waiter!
It's just a village with a monastery.
The innkeeper is asking for white.
Oil mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on?
I think I'm talking about the church building.
Far off, supposed to work in a city
You,
with a
lad.
siege.
You look
Besides,
familiar to me.
I get the feeling there's
Every
something
minute.
other than the
Well,
welfare
naturally.
of the city behind
I go
your
to your
complaints.
tavern almost every
I
day.
do.
Really?
Do you?
And
Then
what
you must
would
have
that be?
decent wages to
Like,
be able to
for
visit the
instance,
best tavern in
that you'd
town
like to have
regularly.
your own altar there.
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
That man heart.
Excuse me. You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Why? Well, I'd like some white.
I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Hopbrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course.
Good.
People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah,
Who?
yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Hey, boy, a full cup of monastery wine.
That's red. Good that the carafes are color coded.
Sir.
Thank you, waiter.
They gotta stop talking.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Henry, it's a cumin. Maybe. Ooh. Henry Bow. Who's the third guy? Henry. Lower your eyes.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Yay.
Unlike this band of fools!
Oh boy. At that time at Rabosh Fortress. Ooh. Sigismund's not sounding too happy with the council. More waiters waiting. Oh. Godwin time.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. See more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
Let's do this conversation, then we'll stop.
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say?
Is Giska here?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try.
Who's the Frenchman?
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malishov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
What's it like to be free?
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush.
Is Godwin's father here? Okay, let's stop here for today. Ooh. Oh, Godwin has a bunch of debuffs on his stats. Why is that? Demand. You're an alcoholic. Your strength, speed, and vitality are reduced by 3 until you have a drink. Long-term abstinence will cure you. Alright. Well, let's stop here for now. We'll continue tomorrow. That was fun. Anyway, boy.